DCT, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, this December 12th edition to the Dukect Lounge here live on TalkShoe.com. Thank you so much for joining me, Dukect. You can hear this show on live on TalkShoe. If not, well, there's always other avenues on iTunes, YouTube, Screw Attack, wherever and whenever this podcast, I can spread this message, I will put it up there. So, what a freaking week, man, of good stuff, especially NXT Aftermath. Let me tell you something. NXT Takeover Revolution, if I have time, I'm going to try to do a quick review of that before I head off of the nice holiday retreat I'm going to be going to. I'm going to try to do a video review of it, but if I can't, I'll try to do it next year. But overall, I really enjoyed the show. Probably one of WWE's best, probably, quite honestly, one of the best NXT 2-hour specials they had. I really liked it with most of the matches. I really cared for most of it. Each guy, it felt really important. I really liked how each of these, everyone, it feels important. If every match felt important, even if you didn't like this match or anything else, I really did like each match. And there's some stuff that's building into some other things. I like the Corbin and Bull feud. I think that was, I think that's actually going to be really good. And I want to see how those two guys come out because they're both, well, I'm not really into, Bull Dempsey. I'm not into Bull Dempsey as much. But I am, like I said, Corbin, and I think Corbin could be really good. Let's see. There's a lot of stuff that I really did enjoy from the entire card. There's some really good stuff. And not a lot of people are probably going to be talking about, what about Kenta? Hideo Itami. Sorry about that. Hideo Itami and Finn Balor. Are Kevin Owens debuted, or those type of things of what's happening. But I feel like a thing that a lot of people are not going to talk about is the women's match, which was great. I really enjoyed that women's match. It was awesome. But you gotta say it, Kevin Owens, before we get into that, let's talk about Kevin Owens and his debut against CJ Parker. In fact, honestly, does CJ Parker, all he does when these events happen is he just loses to everyone and loses in embarrassing ways, or just basically no one really cares about. But honestly, Kevin Owens got opened up the hard way, and, he got bloodied up, but honestly, he seems fine. And he did pretty good stuff, and he got the crowd opening, really care about Kevin Owens, really got that screen presence. Even though it is a small crowd at Full Sail University, I think that Kevin Owens really have a good connection, so that's really good. I think I like that. And I'm not done talking about that as well. Next up, we have the Lucha Dragons, Kalisto and Sin Cara, taking on Aiden English, Simon Gotch, the Villains. It was a very mediocre match. I expected a bit more. I thought this match could have been a bit better. It just was okay. I'm liking Kalisto a bit. I think she has a lot of fire and such. I think these guys really do. I think they do have good matches in them. But I think Villains and such, I didn't think they really clicked on that night. So it was an okay match. Not really good. Just not really good clicking match. Baron Corbin defeated Ty Dillinger. I don't really care for Ty Dillinger. Blandness of the bland. He actually has a tattoo, and he didn't have black trunks, but he had blue trunks, and he has a tattoo. So that when he gets called to the main roster, I wouldn't be surprised to get some black trunks and replace that tattoo with a tribal one, and he'll be pushed to the stardom. God, that guy looks so bland and boring. And he took on Baron Corbin, who was more of an interesting look. I like that. And believe it or not, he was a former offensive lineman for the Indianapolis Colts and the Arizona Cardinals. Wow, former NFL player and also a wrestler. Who knew? Also a three-time a Golden Gloves champion and a grappling champion as well. So yeah. So Baron Corbin beats down Ty Dillinger 41 seconds, and then Bo Dempsey came out, claps that, says, you know what? They're building up to that, and I can't wait to see the next one as Corbin and Bo Dempsey. I think the winner of that match should be the next number one contender who challenges Sami Zayn, or that sort of thing. And speaking of that, we'll get to that in a minute, folks. Um, um, Finn Balor and Hideo Itami defeated the Ascension, Connor and Victor, the tag team grudge match. And I gotta say, Finn Balor, what a NXT Revolution, the paint job, amazing. I love that. You know his character and stuff before. He did that previously. It was great. It got him a lot of eyes and such. And I expect him to do more like that stuff. Not every time, but I'm big main event stages. I like that. I really think Finn Balor, he looks like he goes to another place, that dark soul, that dark place in everyone's soul, and he brings that thing out when he's, when he does that paint job. It looks really nice, really creative. I love that entrance. And the Ascension, I think there's GIFs out there. They're both like, what the, like, what the F is going on? I like that look, and I will, it was a really good. Was really good. Finn Balor really won tonight. That was really an eye-shocking, great moment. And as Finn Balor and Tommy really won in Ascension, I think this is the best match the Ascension has ever been in. No joke. This was probably one of their best matches. I really enjoyed them. Both guys, great chemistry. They have really good chemistry with Hideo and Finn Balor. I love this. I really can't wait. I love the fact Hideo teased the GTS. Even though people say, "Oh, he's ripping off Punk," no, he made that move before CM Punk did. So, Hideo claims that, and it's a shame that he will never get to fight CM Punk for the right to that move. Anyway, I really did enjoy the match, and it was a really good tag match, a lot better than the tag team title match. Then we had the women's championship match. Charlotte, the NXT Women's Champion, she fought and defeated Sasha Banks for the NXT Women's Championship, and wow, I really like both of them. She did a very good job. Both of them did a very good job. The chemistry of this match was great. Chemistry, pacing, action, everything you wanted in this match was awesome. I really loved this match. It was great. I'm like, wow. You want to talk about a really good match here, and and it just frustrates me that NXT Women's Championship, their minor leagues are doing so much better than the one that supposedly are up there. The Divas, the Divas Championship is better than this. I mean, seriously, if they did this stuff and built up their women's division, and actually WWE did stuff like this more often, people wouldn't look at the Divas as jokes. They would look at them as really good competitors. Yeah, that is what this is. This was great, and I love that. Charlotte, once again, steals the show. But Sasha Banks, honestly, I really think she should have won this match. I think she would have been great. I think Charlotte is more than ready. I think Sasha needs a little more seasoning in NXT. I would have her stay in NXT for maybe 1 or 2 years. I think she should have won here and have Bayley come and actually defeat her after beating Charlotte at the night for a number one contendership match. I think this could have been that would have been very interesting. But anyway, I really enjoyed this match. And this was my second match of the night. Very good. And I will just kudos to both Charlotte and Sasha Banks if they're listening. I doubt that, but still. But now we come to the main event as a title versus career match for the NXT World Heavyweight Championship. Sami Zayn takes on Arian Neville. And if Sami Zayn loses, he would have quit the WWE. I have to say, this was a great match. Both guys have really good chemistry. action, pacing, everything. And I love the fact of the duality, the likes character bits in the match too, as Zayn took that, like Sami Zayn was going about that dark side. And heck, you had Aaron Neville doing the same dark stuff too, pulling the referee to keep his championship, doing whatever it took to keep his championship. As Sami Zayn looks to look for the referee, trying to see if what's wrong with the referee. Bam! He gets almost Aaron Neville almost cost him. Everything else he tried to take the NXT title. In fact, it looks like he was going to do it. He was going to fall for the dark side, but he didn't. And he got whammed. That one, and he, Aaron Neville hit him with that, and I'm like, it's over. He caught up, and then he hit that Zulovic kick after hitting some big moves and won the championship. I loved it. This was amazing, great match. The entire locker room spelled out. Yeah, Kevin Owens to debut there, and they really did a great hug there. They hugged, they said this and all this great stuff, including Neville hugged. And him and Neville, it seemed like they finally patched things up too. And Neville's like, maybe this can bring back his face heat. I think that's because after what happened afterwards, as Kevin Owens looked like he was going to help him out, and then next attacks him. Owens attacks Zayn and power bombs him to the ring apron and looks down upon him, starting the old rivalry once again. Overall, this is one heck of a show. The first part, for the most part, other than Kevin Owens' debut, was okay. I mean, it wasn't really memorable, but honestly, the last three matches, Finn Balor, Hideo Itami, and Ascension, Charlotte Shasta Banks, Sami Zayn, and Aaron Neville, and the aftermath of that, I loved it. All those matches were great, and I really would highly recommend NXT Takeover Revolution. It was awesome, and I can't wait for the next one. Hopefully, probably it's going to happen around WrestleMania time. Overall, I really enjoyed this show. I can't wait to see more of this, because I might watch this again. If I do have time, I do a video review of it. I will do a video review of this if I have time to finish my other one. Jingle All the Way 2. That's what I'm gonna be doing all weekend long. I'm almost done with the script now. I'm starting the script right now. I will finish the script up hopefully tonight. Then rewatch it, do all this kind of stuff, and then film it, edit. Since I'm done with classes right now, I'll film it, then edit it, and then bing, bam, boom, I'm done. And then I can just go to do this before I take my little winter leave and everything. Other than that, this was very good. Other than that, there's the show was great. They're gonna wait till on their hand. Well, it's crap, but we'll get more into that when I finish my video review. Anyway, that's it for the NXT stuff. Let's now talk with WWE. Is more WWE. We're going to be getting into the preview of the tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs. Yeah. From the penthouse all the way to the outhouse, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. We'll be right back right after this.
Trying to find our way out and put this darkness behind us. And underground is my oration, sound integration. But situation is we're surrounded by light negation. It's black as pitch cause we're trapped by our violent souls. In a deep mind where deep rhymes won't keep my self-control. Too many foes, we feel snake bit and we won't take it. Enemies need their face hit, we going ape shit.
Hell is my confinement within this mind. Now trapped and enshrined by my own mind.
Shoot through these tunnels and keep it moving, don't knuckle dragging. It's like a jungle that's set.
And we are back live here on the Dukect Lounge. Remember, if you want to call in to the show, remember the phone number is 724-444-7444. Once again, the number is 724-444-7444. And the call ID to connect to me, Dukect, is 92417. Once again, the call ID is 92417. Chat room is always on lock if you want to chat up. And remember, if you're listening live, how dare you? Remember, you can always pick this up on YouTube, iTunes, Blip. Not Blip. Fuck you, Blip. God damn it. And yet you still follow me on Twitter. What the hell? I don't get this. No. Not Blip. No. Screw that horrible video streaming stuff. Zipcast, you can follow me on YouTube, Zipcast, SquareAttack.com. Let's see, Rise of the Critics, and on that, Grab the Glass. No, they changed it to now ChannelAwesome.com forums. They changed it to Channel Awesome forums, where I can finally put the video instead of the stupid bland link. Yes! So, anyway, let's get this out of the way now, shall we? Tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs. Oh my. Kickoff match. New Day versus Gold and Stardust. Don't care. Let's talk about the main show, shall we? And we get to the United States Championship as Jack Swagger takes on the United States Champion, Rusev. Rusev wins via crushing Jack Swagger again, and I think this match will be at least somewhat passable. Next up, we have the WWE Divas Championship match, AJ Lee versus Nikki Bella. Don't care. Both of these women characters to portray are bland and boring and not really interesting. So I have Nikki Bella retaining here. Next up is the first ever steel chairs match. Whoop-de-doo! Throw out the champagne, fellas, as we have The Big Show versus Eric Rowan. So what I'm going to say here is that Big Show's going to have custom-made big stairs, because we had ladders, we had tables, and we had chairs. What next? I don't care. Eric Rowan wins, but I wouldn't besides the big old Big Show wins. Ugh. No. Next up is the WWE Intercontinental Championship ladder match as Luke Harper takes on the show-off Dolph Ziggler. Hey, you know Dolph Ziggler, who was so over, he survived the 301 situation, Survivor Series, last Survivor. They thought, oh my gosh, he might be doing something. No, he's right back to the Intercontinental Championship. Just once, I would like them to just switch their plans up and have Ziggler actually, move up in the card a little bit. Nice. Instead of just him just flandering away the mid cards and having the forward show focus on John Cena, a guy who basically won everything and there's nothing for him to do now. He's already climbed the mountain so many times. There's nothing else for him to do. Okay. Next up is the WWE Tag Team Championship match as the Usos taking on Miz and Mizdow. Oh, there's a storyline with one of the Usos. With one of the Total Divas, Naomi, trying to be a big star thanks to Miz and everything else. Yada 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 yada. I don't care. At least it shows some personality to him. I think it was Jay or Jimmy. I don't know and don't care. I barely watch Raw as it is. I just I honestly, the Miz and Mizdow's retained. Next up is a chairs match as Kane takes on the Dumper, the Ryback. Ryback wins. I don't care. Next up is Nick Cage. Oh, let me say this. No, I gotta show this up on y'all because I this is gonna be on the video portion of the Duke City Lounge podcast. I swear to you, that guy, that's not Dean Ambrose. That's Nicolas Cage. I'm telling you, it's like you're about to turn the Ghost Rider or something. Man, I'm not crazy. That's Nick Cage, man. That's Nick Cage. That's not Dean Ambrose. Yes, you know what? Screw it. It's Nick Cage taking on taking on Bray Wyatt in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. And I think Nick Cage wins. Yeah, I'm saying it, Nick Cage. And now we get to the main event as John Cena takes on Mr. Money in the Bank, Seth Rollins, in a table match. If Cena loses, he loses his number one contender spot against Brock Lesnar. Oh, please, Lord and Lord, let Cena lose so we can have a fresh contender because we don't want to see Cena and Lesnar again. Or worse, Cena actually wins the Royal Rumble. We have Cena and Lesnar at WrestleMania. That's just horrible. No, I just put that horrible thought in these people's minds. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But, you know, that's the only hope we got. Cena, Seth Rollins, and I honestly think this will be a good match. But at the end of the day, Cena will overcome the odds and win the tables match as Randy Orton will return and cost Seth Rollins the match and kickstart their feud. It's a surprise he didn't do at Survivor Series. Overall, this card, I think the only match I truly give any two F's about is the Bray Wyatt Nicolas Cage fight. Other than that, maybe the Luke Harper Ziggler ladder match might be good, and then you have the main event Cena Rollins. But come on, compared to NXT Revolution, these guys need to do something important. You need something big. More often than not, this is just going to be, I wouldn't be surprised this would be just a one match or maybe a two match card. But hey, c'est la vie, right? Oh, man. So that's going to be the show for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Man, I'm doing quick shows again. It must be a really good day. Because, you know what? Today was a good day. Anyway, that's it for me, Dixie T. Thank you so much for listening. We'll be right back next week. Hopefully by then I will be done my Jingle Away 2 review and then hopefully be busy at the NXT Revolution review if I can do it. If not, that will be the first review out of the gate in my this third season. Let's see if I can do it. If not, if I can do this, juggle all the way. I got to see if I can do this. All right. Anyway, this is Dukey T here. Peace, love. I will see y'all when I see y'all later.